everyone! Welcome to the stream today! Hi! It's good to have you here with me today on this Thursday already. Where does the time go? Well, I'll tell you where it went. I've been a busy bun this week. I've been a busy bun. Oh, let me turn this down a little bit. Yeah, I have been looking for a place to live, and it's looked like I might have figured that out. In Florida. Yes, it looks like the move to Florida is like final destination shit. Like, I can't avoid it. I really tried, but it looks like destiny brings me back to the South, and there ain't shit I can do about it. Yeah. Runali always makes me feel better when you're like celebrating that. Because I feel like maybe it won't be so bad. But anyway, yeah, I wanted to watch a couple of things first before we get started here. Chill here for a little bit while we're getting going this morning. The other thing I've been really busy with this week is, well, I'm like kind of off the camera, right? Like I'm over here. But I've been busy with my Panettone video, which I think is probably ready to record today, even though I feel like it's not a normal impressions video. I think it might be way too dank, but I'm gonna record it anyway. It's like I go into some stuff like way too deep, and I don't know if people are gonna like it or not. It's like I pretty much only talk about stuff in the story that stuck out to me, but and I try to not be spoilers too, but I don't really have to be spoilery to talk about my impressions of some of these story things and thematic stuff. So it's gonna be kind of an experimental video to see if people like this or not. I think I should try to maybe change the crop on my camera. Or I can just scoot myself over just like that. Alright. Godsword Dung, hi! I'm doing good. I'm doing great. You're still watching my playthrough of Panettone. Oh, that's cool. I had to miss the streams. Well, I'm glad that you're able to catch up through the VODs. Okay, so I wanted to watch Necrid's video, though, about Panettone. Yeah. Oh, wait 1 second. I need to check something else to see when my swim lane is today, because I think I did reserve one. Oh my god, it's at 3:30. Okay. If I'm swimming at 3:30, then that means that I need to eat something by 1:30. Okay, got it. Do you know that I started swimming because they added swimming in Genshin Impact? This is true. I really liked swimming in Genshin Impact in Fontaine. And I was like, wow, this is really fun. I wonder if it would also be fun to do in real life. And as it turns out, yeah, it's very fun. And it became like my main form of exercise. That I actually love swimming. I swim constantly now. I got to be pretty fat. Yeah. Kitchen made you touch water. Yes, exactly. That is what I'm saying. A certain judge inspired you. Yes, I can just imagine myself. I usually do use the flippers, short flippers for swimming in the water, because it actually gives you better resistance for your legs. It's like kind of a harder workout for your legs for kicks. And I always feel like Kokomi or something in the water. Anyway, oh, guess what else? So, yesterday I went to the hairdresser for a little chat, my new hairdresser, and we have set a date for me to go back to my brown hair color, my natural hair color. I'm super excited. So that's gonna happen on Wednesday. Yes, I'm going back natural, fully natural look on Wednesday. This upcoming week. Yes, it comes full circle with the hair color. Yes, absolutely. The last time I had brown hair was when I had just moved into my house in Ukraine. I'd just gotten the house in Ukraine. And then right when all the chaos started to happen, then I bleached my hair. And I've just been dyeing it different colors ever since. And now that it's like almost like now that I'm getting ready to move again, I feel like it's time to go full circle and change. Yes, I'm excited. Yeah, that's right. So I'm really looking forward, because I'm like, this is just, it's too yellow, man. It's really, I have my hair grows so fucking fast that when I get it done, it takes only a week for it to start peeking out. It's a pain in the ass and it's expensive. So we're gonna be cutting costs pretty hard by moving to Florida and going back to natural hair color. It's two things that will help me pull for more husbandos. We have to prepare for aventuring and Sunday. We're going to get that kind of money, right? We got to cut it somewhere. So I'm going to stop bleaching my hair. There we go. Anyway, I'm just kidding. I also would really like to pull for Robin whenever she comes out. She's super cute too. Yeah, the boat fund. Okay, so anyway, let me find Necrit's video in here. And if you have any other Star Rail video for today. Oh, I see, Carrot, you're already a step ahead of me. You already put one in there. That's great. Thank you. Then we can watch that too while we're getting settled in here this morning. But hey, another good thing about moving to Florida is the time zone will be different. So I think the time zone will probably be better for the streams, because I'll be what time is it in a CST right now? Right now it's 11:47. It's 2 hours ahead. So it's probably going to be better. It'll be a lot more convenient for my EU people. It's 12:47? Really? So I think this is the video from Necrit that I want to watch. Oh man, it's sponsored. Bro, when am I going to get a video sponsored? Why doesn't anyone want to sponsor my video? Final Fantasy won't sponsor my videos. The fucking Genshin, Star Rail. How y'all getting the people to sponsor your fucking videos? They don't want to sponsor my videos. I need it. Okay, I need help right now. Fuck. Like, what? What am I gonna have to do? I'm doing free promotion, but hey, I mean, maybe that's why. They know I'm just gonna do it anyway. So, what's the point? You don't have to sponsor Zepla. Like, you know that she's gonna make it. Okay. But hey, if they sponsored the video, it might come out faster. I mean, maybe I'll do it faster. Maybe I won't drag my ass as much. Anyway. Okay, let's get this thing on the screen. Okay. Sponsored. Honestly, I'm proud. Good for you, Necrit. For getting sponsored. That's cool. Okay. What else do I need to do? Okay, I remember. I need to open the stream alerts, and I need to mute the video game. I really like Necrit because Necrit and me, we went through Genshin Impact at the same time. And Necrit was one of these people that encouraged me to play Genshin Impact, and who, like, I felt I could relate to in the beginning of my journey. And so I really appreciated his videos about it, because I felt like, yeah, he gets it. He doesn't normally play gachas. He thinks it's, like, he had the same misconceptions as I did, and, like, worries and fears. And so hearing him go through all of that was really comforting in a way. I was like, okay, so I'm not crazy. Okay, so I'm not crazy. Because whenever you go through a game like Genshin or Stario, you might notice that what happens is, the only way I can explain this to people, it's like you've seen an alien, right? You're playing a gacha game that's free to play, that is actually great. Like, the story is fantastic, and the game is fun, and no one will believe you, though. Like, who doesn't play it?
Cooperation.
So people just won't fucking believe you. It will be like you've seen an alien. And so, watching Necrit's videos about this, and he's like, yeah, I couldn't believe it either. The game was literally good. I was like, see? Somebody else has seen the aliens that I've fucking seen. So I'm not crazy. So that's why I see Necrit as a kindred spirit. Faithy Kins, thank you for subbing. I do appreciate it.
Cooperation.
A lot. Thank you for that. Okay, let's go. Let's get this show on the road. Gacha games in general have a bad rep. It's a well-deserved bad rep. Let's be real. I mean, it's deserved, but so it's like, never in a million years would I have expected Genshin or Starreal to be as good as they are. Like, truly. Okay, so let's watch the video. Where did I put it? Why do I have the same video open in two browsers? Why do I do this? I make everything harder on myself. Okay. Okay. Oh, now I've just... Oh, my lord. Okay, great. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. So this is what we're doing. That is not the right one. Oh, God. 1 second, please. Yeah, what am I with?
This video is sponsored.
No, wait, shit. Is this the right one? Yeah. Alright, cool. Man, I am not good at this stuff. I'm a new streamer. I'm new to streaming. I don't know. It's my first day. Okay, this is fine. Yeah, I'm a sprout, man. I didn't stream before, so... Okay, let's go. We're good.
This video is sponsored by Honkai Star.
I'm so jelly.
And I can talk about a topic of my choosing. Well, there is one topic I wanted to dive into. Stop right there! I'm from the future where I've played through Penacony, and I need to tell you, this place is not what it seems to be. Once you enter Honkai Star Rail,
oh my god, that is, by the way, I'm getting ready to record my Penacony video today, and I feel like that's the vibe it's gonna be. Like, I feel like I sound so off the rails on it.
That is just not talked about enough. Anyone who stuck around for its
not what it seems. Wake up, Zepla.
Tell you, it is incredible to see how dedicated these devs are to giving people
yes,
content, be it through the constant releasing of new forms of endgame.
But can we just take a moment to appreciate Necrit's weatherman approach to his videos? He's like, it always seems like he's about to tell me the weather in Penacony or whatever video he's doing. Yeah, I'll turn up the volume. Let me know if this is a little better.
How dedicated these devs are to giving people.
He's like, partly cloudy with a chance of showers. Yes.
Content, be it through the constant releasing of new forms of endgame, permanent events that give you games within games on the side, or...
Oh, I see that you've also done Critter Pick. That's pretty based of you, Necrit. I've been doing this event. I've been working on it a little bit by bit at night before going to sleep, and it's been so adorable. I love this event so much. I'm glad that I can do it even though the event ended.
That give you games within games on the side, or even expanding lore in the aforementioned endgame. In a way, it seems like the players are always getting what they ask for and
here we go.
More. And all of this is rooted in something interesting surrounding the developers of Star Rail. It is the fact that they have a perfect read on their audience.
Okay.
This can become especially apparent after you start picking up all the self-referential jokes.
That wasn't going where I thought it was gonna go. I really thought we were leading into... Yeah, it just seems like in Star Rail, the players get everything that they ask for. And I'm like, okay, buckle in because...
Jokes and the self-aware humor. And now, as Star Rail is pushing into its 2.0 content featuring a place called Beneconi, people started going wild because Star Rail once again proved that they are not only ready to push their humor to a new level, but they are also ready to follow it up with some twists. Not to mention, they are also pushing the game forward.
There's an echo? Oh, Lord. Okay, I know how to fix it. Don't worry. I can fix it. Okay, I'm gonna fix it now.
With an entire new tech. But before we get into that, let's set up some context for how my adventure has gone. Don't trust this bear.
I gave him a hug.
Ago, I took a break from...
What's sussy about that bear? Because I gave him a hug and it seemed like it was all okay.
Star Rail. The reason was very simple. I was playing other games, I was working on bigger videos, and I also had a second child. It was right in the middle of the Battle Arena event when I stopped. But even...
He had a baby? Another baby! Wow, congratulations, Necrit. Oh my goodness.
Though I didn't have time to play, I was still paying attention to what was happening around Star Rail.
That's awesome.
I've heard about the updates to late game, I've heard about all the new characters, and I have heard about the rewards for the...
Hey. Check it out. I've seen this on the Boyo Lab. The app that I scroll constantly. Check it out, dude. Look at that skull. That's all I can say. Can't say anymore, or they'll take me away.
And I have heard about the rewards for the returning players.
I can't say anymore.
Truth be told, this caught me off guard. It was almost scary to see all the things Star Rail started throwing at me.
Yeah,
so logging in,
I've been to this.
I got some extra rewards. You also get some limited double bonuses.
Yes.
And the game gave me some extra activities that would slowly reintroduce the game to me. Honestly, I wish more games did this.
Oh my god, I completely agree. I had this happen with Star Rail, and it is a little scary how much they throw at you to like try to bring you back, right? It's like they give you, it's like double on the calyxes, and you can get like a shitload of extra stellar jays. And the same with Genshin. It's like they really, really want you back. It's like you had just quit the habit, right? And as soon as you come back in, you're like, oh man, I better come back in tomorrow too so I can get the extra wishes and stuff because they're giving me so much. I mean, I was just gonna log in for a quick second just to check, but now that I've got this thing, I mean, I better come back every day. I better make sure I get the full value every day because, like, I do wish more games did that whenever you came back in, for sure. Yes, like I have genuinely felt like a crackhead whenever I got this the first time. Because it's like, you thought you were clean? No. They're like, come back, baby. I'll give you everything you want.
He's really good at hooking people again. Also, bonus points for the entire UI looking like a metro station chart. You know, it's themed around trains and stuff.
What?
Well, it's quite unrealistic. The devs have clearly never been to London.
Sure.
We get how many pulls for just logging into Paniconi? Oh, and this on top of what I just mentioned. Okay, but when can I leave this place? What's also cool to see is that...
Oh my god, did I get all my pulls? Yeah, I did. Okay, yeah, I did. Whew, scared me for a second. It's like, that's the only real defense I have against it, is my forgetfulness. PhD.
Your daily resources now spill into a reserve. And so after coming back, I had over 2,500 Trailblaze power. And so I spend it all on the new item
The
set.
reserve is so
I got
good.
one good item for Himeko. And that's okay, it's part of the experience.
Look, if you're ever feeling bad about your relics, you just see what relics I got. My characters, okay? Because, like, even if you only got one, like, great item for Himeko, you probably got a bunch of other items that are alright, you know? What I'm dealing with right now, I'll just interrupt you here for a quick second, is, not just alright relics, but truly shockingly bad. Truly shockingly bad relics. Okay, like whatever you got and your time spent in all that resin was probably fine. Probably fine. Maybe not the best.
Experience. Lastly, there is one more thing I need to mention. When I decided to check out what story beats I have missed, I also checked out the events. And oh my god, is it awesome to see that past events are a permanent addition to the game. I missed like 3 of them and now I can play them at any point I want. This is actually awesome. This is something people brought up, the devs listened, and as a result, we got exactly what we asked for. Wait, the whole story now has one perfectly readable timeline so you can't get lost in it? It's gonna remind me of all the quests I skipped. Now, of course, because the devs have...
He's not saying it. Okay, because I guess maybe because it's a sponsored video. Look, he's not saying it outright, but we're all fucking thinking it about how in another game, they don't let you play the old events. So if you want to see the old events, you need to go to youtube.com.tv and fucking watch the, like, I'm gonna have to spend an entire fucking day sitting on youtube.com watching the fucking YouTube ads so that I can see this shit. I don't even know who some of these characters are. Like, who is official? I don't know who the fuck that is. In the last story, they were asking me about, like, the Rosicrucians. I don't know who the fuck they're, the Rothschilds or something. I don't know who those fucking people are. And I'm supposed to just know that because I'm supposed to go back on YouTube and watch all that shit? But I don't know. Maybe I see why they won't sponsor me. They know I can. I'm just gonna... I will not be able to not say those things. Maybe I could. Actually, no, maybe I could. I would. I wouldn't say those things. I would not say those things. Please sponsor me. I'm just streaming, so right now I can say whatever I want, but...
have such a good read on their community. They can also prepare some self-referencing jokes and burns. And so, at this point, it seems like every time the community asks for something, they are gonna get it. But it's like your step-uncle from your mother's side. It won't arrive without a joke.
Yes.
Of course, this kind of humor has been part of Star Rail from the very beginning. The game was marketed as space comedy after all. And so, oh boy, is there a lot of jokes. You can sequence break entire quests by
Wait,
doing
they marketed it as a space comedy? Is that true?
the opposite of people ask you for. You can refuse to help people, which immediately ends their quests. After finishing the tutorial, you can simply decide not to join the adventure and just end the game immediately. There is the
Bad
Eternal
end.
Wars event, which is an event where you
Bad
play
end.
a virtual collectible game, which is inside a collectible game. Not at all a monster collecting game though. And inside the minigame, the devs are not afraid to joke about how pay to win it is. All
I haven't
of this
tried
shows
this.
us that the devs are not only listening to people and they are trying to give them what they ask for, but they are also ready to join the community in making fun of themselves. Which is something very unique for a developer to do. And there is not a better proof
Yeah.
of this happening than one of the latest characters to join this game called Dr. Ratio.
Yes.
This guy was just a love letter to anyone who enjoys the humor of this game. I mean, we got a character called Dr. Ratio that's holding up an L and he's attacking enemies with that set L. If you don't make
Oh my god. You know what that reminds me of? Okay. Okay. Yeah, okay, it reminds me of this. Whenever somebody translated Smash Mouth's All-Star into Aramaic and back, this is like if Dr. Ratio sang All-Star, because he would say, "There was one who said unto me that the universe was going to cause me to tremble, that I am not the sharpest cutting implement in the storehouse. She had the appearance unto me as a stupid one, with her finger and her thumb in the frame of a Greek gamma upon her forehead." Behold, the years begin coming and do not cease from coming, fed unto the axioms, and I fell upon the earth and ran. It was not acceptable, if not to live for the sake of pleasurable things. Your brain increases its wisdom, but your heart increases its stupidity. Anyway, Dr. Ratio, that's how he would sing All-Star.
the L plus ratio connection, maybe it's you. And it's not even mentioning how Star Rail trolled everyone by simply giving him away for free. They knew exactly what they were doing, they even announced him with a holy voice. But very quickly we learned that this was only the beginning, and that Star Rail had far more aces up their sleeves. And it especially
I don't think I've seen his marketing stuff. Oh my god. He's naked in the bathtub? I didn't see that shit.
their sleeves.
I
And
didn't
it
know about
especially became
that.
apparent when the 2.0 teasers started
Yeah, tell
rolling
me
out. Enter Panicon. Can you
Paniconi!
stop following me? I really don't want to
Just
buy
punch him in the
This place is an accumulation
mouth.
of everything great Star Rail released so far.
Yes.
And I'm not just talking about gameplay. I'm talking
talk
about
about story.
story, humor connected
I'm gonna
to
talk
that
about story in my
and
video.
the dark twists that follow you literally everywhere in every story in this universe.
Dude, you talk to this guy who's vomiting rainbows, and he's like, I feel amazing. This is awesome. It reminds me of college.
See, Paniconi was titled The Planet of Festivities. This is why you'll see a lot of happy-go-lucky vibes around. The first trailer we got revealed the Grand Plaza, the Vegas-styled architecture, and oh, cars. I can't wait to cause traffic jams again. All of which revealed that this is gonna be a great place for our
You know you can get hit by the car. You can try to get hit by a car, which I of course did. And you get an achievement.
favorite characters to just have some fun time. Well, you see, this
He
was
is
later
having
followed by
fun.
2 more trailers. One that was animated in the style of 20s cartoons. That's obviously because Paniconi is keeping its old school classic vibes. But throughout this trailer, where the totally not creepy and uncanny main character shows you the cool features of this planet, you can also notice the constant referencing
There's
to
nothing
dreams.
creepy about
Be it
Clocky.
that the people dream about this place, That this is a dream to live in? That the
Yeah.
guests travel here to the world of sweet dreams?
Yeah.
Or that you can actually buy a dream beverage here? Oh yeah, something sketchy is happening here.
Well, did you know that they don't even make a 0-calorie Soul Glad because you can drink as many calories as you want in Penacony because nothing really matters. You can just eat as much as you want and drink as much as you want because none of it's real. So you can just buy and buy and buy as much as you could possibly enjoy without any worries about the consequences, Necrit. Isn't that amazing? You should buy Soul Glad now.
And so, the theory crafters around the internet started putting all the pieces together. And right now, my favorite theory is that all of this is just an illusion. The planet is just a pile of rocks that just happens to look good in your head. Which makes me wonder, where will the twist be? Will we end up being plugged in into some kind of a machine, Matrix style? Or will
Wait a minute. What if what if what if the earth is like that, man? What if it's all an illusion and it's all just a pile of rocks that looks good in your head because of your perceptions? Yeah. What if Tavat though is like Penacony? What if, because they said the sky isn't real. What if it's a mass hallucination like a pina colada? I'm gonna need a pina colada. Hey, do y'all have ads right now? Let me check. Yes. Oh, wait. Edge. Too drunk. Unfortunately, this is just how I am, and there's no escaping it. I regret to inform you that this is my personality. Dranny, thank you for the 16-month resub at tier 2. Llama Todd, hey, how are you doing? Thank you for the 22-month resub. Appreciate that. Kaya saying step off the stage and join the audience. But what if the audience is those Rothschilds that they were trying to tell me about? The fucking Celestia is the real audience because they're watching me from their ivory tower. You know, yesterday or a couple days ago, I was swimming in the pool in the gym, and there's this huge windows there where people walking into the gym can see the pool and me swimming in the pool. And while I was swimming, there's two people were standing and watching through the glass, and they had their hands on the glass, and they were just watching and like laughing and talking to each other as I'm in there fucking swimming. And I really felt like a whale, like a true whale, like in a zoo or something. I felt like a seal or something like that, but that was weird. Hey, are y'all done watching the ads? Okay, great. Okay, cool. Okay, anyway.
will we conclusion? The planet is just a pile of rocks
Yeah,
that
yeah.
just... Where will the twist be? Will we end up being plugged in into some kind of a machine, Matrix style?
We're
Or
already
will
plugged
we
in the
consume
machine.
questionable things?
Wake
But
up!
no, both are possible. Maybe at once.
People wake up.
Oh, you sweet summer child. But why do I have to be clothed though? What's also crazy is how Starrail managed to connect all of this to a separate storyline that is happening next to this. Because in the new Myriad Celestia trailer, we get a whole new lineup of really cool villains. All of which are connected to the Eon of Destruction. Which is interesting because it just so happens to be that the main character also has a connection to it. This makes me wonder, how
Cool.
will the new villains be interested in them?
Wow,
Yet
cool.
again, there is a massive potential for a good twist here. Not to mention, this entire group looks absolutely amazing.
I mean, I mean, I don't know if I should say that.
Inferno aside, as well as
I
jiggle
don't want to
physics, the
say
villainous
anything specific about that
variety
guy on the throne up there, but it's
is
sussy.
real here. But here's the thing, despite Akivili, the destruction, playing a
I don't
big
agree.
role here, throughout its history,
Maybe he'll
the
talk
entire
about it.
Penacony has some strong connections to Zype, the Eon of Harmony, which opened up a whole new wave of theory crafting on its own. Because just like the Lofu had a story of conflict between the hunt and abundance, so will Penacony likely have a larger story about destruction and harmony, which
Well, I actually don't agree. And you'll find out why in my video that I'm going to record today. Hopefully have out by the end of this week. I think, obviously, destruction could play a part. You know, I don't want to rule anything out. But as far as I'm aware, yeah, I feel like there could be an interplay between several of the eons. But I think that the main conflict may not be between destruction and harmony, but between harmony and some.
also means that there is the chance that the main character will get the powers of harmony here, which makes
As far as I'm aware, Annihilation Gang is simping hard for Nanook, and Nanook doesn't give a shit. Like, I'm pretty sure that he's not impressed. Like, maybe that's outdated, but that's
me extremely happy because the scene where the main character gets the Spear of Klipoth was my favorite scene in this game. But of course, later, all of this was capped off with one more trailer. One called Sweet Dreams.
The best trailer I have ever seen in my life for a game. Or for anything for that matter. The ones with the fucking trash can.
The Great Tower.
Yes!
If you weren't convinced that this is gonna be
Chad,
a creepy
trash
ride for,
The
now
gi-
you will.
Giga
Walking
trash.
jacked up trash cans, giant sampos throwing us around, a massive fountain of a dreamy beverage in the background, aforementioned trash cans saving the world, Sampo turning into a dream-like nightmare. This
Sampo was never hotter than he was in this scene. Okay, let's be real.
is gonna be one massive ride. And oh, when the main character
Ooh.
gets slammed into the ground,
Yes.
of course it is a reference to a meme. Not to mention, the point of this entire
If
trailer
only.
is to portray the main character as the Garbage King. A reference to the main character constantly looking through trash cans throughout the entirety of the game. But again, since this is Star Rail, if you pay attention and listen to the story told in the background, you might realize this may all be a subtle hint for something big happening in the background.
Okay, so what? So are you suggesting that the scene with the trash can king and let's just say, aha, potentially, that maybe this was a symbolic reference to a potential conflict between Trailblazer, as epitomized by you, and aha, that we might be seeing as a subplot?
So if anything, all of this shows us that Penacony is gonna be a massive festival of inside jokes, self-referencing
It runs
humor,
deep.
and keeping you on the edge of something uncanny to happen, which is what the
Shit, I forgot to talk about that in my video. My video's already too long. Now I don't know what to do.
players of this game love, and
Fuck.
the devs know.
Oh no.
This is where the devs also decided to push
I've got so much more to do. Oh,
beyond their
fuck.
limits with the new tech that they are introducing.
We'll
into
fix
the
it in
game.
post.
Since Penacony is supposed to be all about dream-like places, somehow they managed to leverage the engine for a new kind of exploration. Be it by exploring the ever-shifting halls of the Hodel, the ever-changing upside-down rooms, or places where you can freely switch to walking on walls. They even highlighted a part where you can shift the perspective of the camera to build up new paths.
Let me just say, I have loved the little puzzles. I am not a person that likes puzzles. Usually, I actively avoid puzzles and hate puzzles. But I have loved these kinds of puzzles, and I don't really know why. because this should be endlessly frustrating, but I have had a great time doing it. Maybe because it's just very visual and I prefer visual puzzles, but this one has been cool because like this thing is a mirror and you need to mirror the block so that it will create a little path. It's been nice. And that and the jigsaw puzzle is really fun too, but those are super easy.
On one side, this may seem like just a cool thing to be part of exploring dreams. But on the other side, this is actually quite impressive. You realize that Hoyoverse games are built on a modified version of Unity, right? Unless they planned for these mechanics to be part of the game from the very beginning. Especially the one where you are changing walkable angles. Trying to jam this mechanic into the game now would break a lot of things. So their technical engineers have to be a bunch of geniuses.
Really?
How is this
That's
even
cool.
possible?
Yeah, how is this possible? This is done in Unity. Lastly, I would like to mention
I don't know
one
anything
more
about the
thing
technical
related to
stuff.
gameplay. Whenever these bigger patches drop, some people are afraid that after they are done with the main story, they won't really have much to do in the game anymore. Normally, this would be true, but in many ways, Star Rail is different. Alongside these bigger drops, Star Rail likes to alternate between story beats and gameplay beats. Which means that one patch may give you a big story to explore, with the next one giving you a whole new kind of endgame. My favorite example of this is the new kind of the Forgotten Hall. Throughout its history, Hoyoverse was kinda known for not really doing much for balancing. Which is still true even for Star Rail. But cleverly enough, they still do have ways of indirectly balancing the game. Sometimes they may release a new artifact set which indirectly buffs a specific character, but my favorite kind of balancing Star Rail pulled off was by releasing a whole new kind of endgame that is entirely based around massive AoE.
Okay, so I haven't tried this at all, and so I'm super interested. It's called Pure Fiction, and apparently, okay, so it's all about AoE. That's
The reason
cool.
why this is cool is because up until
You said it's
this
fun?
point, the game was all about dealing with massive targets using a lot of single target burst, which unfortunately meant that AoE-based characters were not the best. So by releasing this new kind of endgame, not only did they fix the issue where AoE characters were not amazing, but they also gave us an entire new way to play the game. Truly a genius move from the devs. But in the end, all of this leads me to one final thing I want to mention. If there is one thing that made me
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Is this new? Is this artwork new for Penacony? That with the birds that are tethered there? Check something. Okay. Because holy shit. It's a reference to you had this mode and this art before Penacony. Well, it sounds similar to in the lyrics for If I Can Stop One Heart from Breaking, the song that Robin sings. Birds are born with no shackles, then what fetters my fate? Blown away, the white petals leave me trapped in the cage. That's what that sounds like to me.
me to one final thing I
Write it
want to
down.
mention. If there is one thing that made me excited to dive into Penacony, on one side you have the cool visuals, be it the Western 1920s aesthetics, or the included animations which spice everything up. On the other side, you also have the promise of the ever-evolving gameplay.
I need more time to cook on
You
that.
know, at this point it is pretty clear that Star Rail will continue to support their simulated universe, which is also a great endgame activity. But all of this was kinda swept down the priority after I learned about one more thing. I learned that apparently one of the writers who is responsible for writing a part of Penacony's narrative became kind of a legend in Honkai Impact III. Apparently, whenever he's involved, the story takes interesting turns. Of course, being fairly new to the games of Hoyoverse, I don't really know the details. But what I do know now is that this is kind of a big deal. And as people may know, I am a little bit of a lore nerd after all. Like stories and awesome twists, kind of my thing. I love me some good story that surprises me behind every corner. And the recent news certainly got me excited because of it. I just hope all of this is gonna be in a totally awesome and pleasant way, because I've heard legends about Honkai Impact. Anyway, once again, this game keeps showing us that they are more than happy to give people what they wanna see. Which is great, and it is especially great for me. Because I am a bit of a mech guy. That's why I really like playing Clara. We do it for Swarog. But now, after Penacony revealed the list of guests,
I also love playing Clara.
We also learned about Sam, who was previously shown in Kafka's trailer as a Chad robot. So Star Rail, please make Sam playable.
There's no way they won't.
Minigame that's just a gacha game inside a gacha game.
Wow, that was an amazing video. It was super thorough. It was it like hit on all the main things, and it got me thinking about stuff that, man, I'm really glad I watched this today, because I'm realizing there's stuff that I forgot to talk about. I didn't want well, there was some things that I'm going to try to avoid because I don't want it to be super spoiler, but I don't think I have to have it be super spoiler. Like, I can kind of like mention things that if you know, you know. But yeah, he talked about this thing that I haven't tried though, the Pure Fiction, and that sounds like a fun thing to give a shot. Yeah. Awesome. Great video as usual. The Penacony story was so good. I got pissed when I saw to be continued. Oh my god, same. I was like, what? But I was also kind of, I don't know, I had mixed feelings. Like, on the one hand, I was mad because I want to keep playing. But on the other hand, I felt like, well, this is kind of good because now we got something to look forward to. Right. It doesn't all have to end right now. We're going to have a lot more to learn. The next part is going to be, because there's just so much ground for them to cover based on what they've already laid down narratively. So, yeah. Wholesome and fun vacation. Yeah, it's a heartwarming and uplifting adventure. You said Penacony has really been a huge breath of fresh air after Lofu. Kind of lost interest in Lofu patches. I liked the main one, the main story for it, but there were some patches that, you know, I just kind of I started skipping patches. But right now I could not be more engaged with the story, what we got ahead. Now, y'all also put something else here in the React content suggestions. I guess I can check to see how long it is. Yeah, I kind of quit playing during the Lofu stuff. Is this spoilers before I watch it? It looks like a song, so no. Will I get a DMCA'd for it? Or is it okay? That's the other thing. Is it safe? Watch. It's safe. Okay, it's safe.
Let me out. Break speculation inside the Milky Way. Hey me roll. The silent ones are about to make some noise.
Oh my god.
My footprints claiming cannot be effaced. Radiance, no,
I'm ready to go clubbing.
I am on my way. Now or never, it is my time. 我不要走路来主宰，降临在心事走柔的时光外。
I wish I knew the words. I have to learn Chinese. That's the star. Silver Wolf is the star. It's the fan animation. We need outfits. I'm sorry. It's a party. It's, yeah, it feels K-pop kind of. Toyota released a star album. Oh, really? Like, it looks pretty official, but it's not. It's a whole concert. You think it'd be more interesting if they were a husband of? Yeah, I agree. I agree. Yeah, I mean, it's awesome. Like, you can't deny that they put a lot of work into it, and it's a nice song. It's a bop. But in general, I care about the husband does. Let's be real. He said I'm old, I'm gonna have a seizure. It's like, I didn't see Kafka there, right? I feel like Kafka wouldn't really fit on this lineup. I just see like Kafka showing up and there's an explosion. I'm not a fan of Popstar Silverwolf. I like Stinky Gamer Silverwolf. Yeah, that's it. I kind of agree with that. Like, it's hard to imagine Silverwolf doing that. She is. It's easier to imagine her sitting on the couch eating Doritos and playing Xbox. Okay, so oh my god, is that a hurricane? Is that a hurricane out there? Look! It's coming straight for us. What are we doing today? I was gonna let chat decide because I would like to get to work on my video very soon. So something that doesn't take a ton of time, because I have a shitload of work to do still, even though I thought I was ready to record. Now I watched Neckert's video and I realized there's other stuff that I've got to fucking add to mention. But I don't know if I really need to mention every fucking thing, right? Like, do I need to mention every main thing that happened? No, I just need to mention the things that popped out to me the most, that are like most prominent in my mind. I don't have to review the entire fucking story, right? Okay, so I have finished Penacony's story, but we have character stories to do. And we have lots of other things here as well. So I'm looking for advice from chat. Some short one would be good. Yeah. You'd have to hold Silverwolf's game files hostage for her to do something like that. Yeah, I kind of agree. I finished Penacony story. Yeah, I did. Locha story. Okay, so this one is Black Swan. This, I don't know who it is for. I guess I can Google. Oh, no, finish Grand Blue Fantasy. I have not finished Grand Blue Fantasy, no. Not yet. I'm gonna take a little break from it. Argenti story. Let's see what it's called. Night of Universal Hallucinations. Do I have to accept it somewhere else? I don't think I have it active. That's not it. That's Feast of... That's the other thing. That's not it. Argenti starts at Pom Pom. Oh, here, I've got it. Okay. Now, I'm starting to not be sure if Argenti and me are gonna get along. So through this story quest, I'll find out. But last time I heard from Argenti, he couldn't shut up about some other girl, which is a deal breaker for me. Okay. All right, let's do it. The thing is, I have a buttload of quests. Let's put a little rose emoji on the there we go. Okay. Oh, hey, what's up, guys?
Welcome back.
Hey. I hear the Express's grand spring cleaning will start soon.
Yes, I intend to participate in the efforts as well.
Well, you can just power wash everything, right? Like Nouvelette. Okay.
Wow, you're finally back! And just in time for the Express's grand spring cleaning.
Not a girl, a god. Yeah, that's what I meant. Even worse.
Have you ever heard of a Washtopia? It's a place where space vehicles can stop to rest. There are plenty of them throughout the universe. They're close enough together that you can travel between them without even activating a warp device.
Okay, hold on a second. I have to do cleaning? Let the Washtopia handle it.
That's what Pom Pom used to think, but it's not that simple. Washtopias only clean the exterior of the train, and they do a great job too. However, the seats, rooms, windows, all the nooks and crannies inside the Express, we have to do those ourselves.
What?
Since you only just got back, why not take a little rest and chat with the crew? Once you're ready, come find Pom Pom and we'll prepare to depart.
I'm ready. Oh, wait. Maybe I'm not ready? Wait.
Oh, it's been a while. Did Pom Pom call you back?
I hear the Express's grand spring cleaning will
The
start.
Astral Express needs periodic cleaning and maintenance. It's home to the whole crew, after all. Let's take good care of it.
We gotta work. What the fuck, Misha?
You're here! This is my first time outside of Penacony. Wow, it's so awesome! I imagined the cosmos in my head, but actually
What are you
seeing it
doing
with my
here?
own eyes is truly mesmerizing. When I shut my eyes, I get this feeling that I'm among the stars. But I
You are, though.
really want to travel through the cosmos with you all. Whoa, thank you! Well, once Grandpa returns, perhaps I'll get the chance to join you on adventures to far-off worlds. Actually, I often dream of a train traveling through the cosmos, with brilliant stars whizzing by. I'd always be glued to the window, gazing outside. I dreamed I'd never leave.
What?
But once I woke up, it would all be gone.
Wait a minute. What the fuck?
But I can't believe I finally got to come on board the Astral Express. It almost feels like home.
Why is he dreaming about being a nameless? Okay, that's a question for another day.
How is everything?
Let's go. All right. We need a good team here. We need the dream team here. Yeah, this is good. But I don't have any of the types that's required. Maybe that's fine. No, I have Japard. Husbando team.
Something seems off. Pom-Pom already selected a route. We've seemingly gone off course. Strange. Pom-Pom's navigation is always precise.
I ignored March. Did I?
Stay vigilant. There might be a magnetic field nearby interfering with the Express's navigation system. Let's take a look in the control room.
Oh, I must have missed her. That's too bad.
Cooperation. So.
Whoa, what the fuck? Hey, what?
What happened? What's happening? Did you see that huge shadow?
No, yes.
Everything outside is red. What's going on?
We fall in the red dimension.
You really expect me to know the answer to that? Even Mr. Yang looks surprised. That's not something you see every day.
Ask
March,
him.
The Express encountered an obstruction. The disturbance triggered a chain reaction. The Express was struck from behind by another vessel.
Is war?
How do you crash into someone in space?
It's the Klingons.
Another vessel in our vicinity encountered the same obstruction and was unable to control its velocity.
Okay.
After the collision, 2 individuals found their way onto the Express.
Oh. Okay. Who's our guest?
Guests? I don't think they're here for tea.
That's okay. Let's just see what he needs.
They appear to be friendly.
Well, if they're here to stir up trouble, I'll teach them a lesson. Let's go check it out.
Alright. Oh, hey. What's up?
Another anomaly in this shining universe. A blooming splash of colors. You are truly beautiful. A lady.
Hey! What the fuck?
I offer a sincere compliment. You're akin to a flower in winter.
Oh! What about me? Hey, what?
Another beautiful soul.
Alright. Wait, that's all I
Allow me
get?
to introduce
Hey, what the fuck?
I am Argenti.
She got a flower in winter. What about...
The
What?
Knights of Beauty. May I know your names?
He said I had a beautiful soul too. That's even worse. He said, "Well, she's got a good heart, you know." You know, it's your soul. It's the inside that really counts. I'm Galactic Baseballer.
Please don't do this. He seems like a good guy. Hi, Argenti. I'm March 7th.
An honor. I was just explaining the significance of beauty to this foliage.
He talks to plants. He gets points for that.
Pardon my abruptness, but I have a habit of asking questions. As fellow beings of this universe, are you acquainted with Idrilla the Beauty?
Oh no.
cooperation.
Are you saying we're also beautiful?
Do you doubt such an assertion? You need not, young lady.
Both of these are horrible.
Both my words and actions come from the bottom of my heart. You are indeed beautiful, like flowers blooming in the morning sun.
Is he talking to both of us? Wait, you aren't here to help?
Yes, though not exclusively. Just as I extol the beauty in this foliage, what I anticipate is an encounter.
Oh.
A collision and exchange of minds and philosophies.
Okay. Minds.
The Knights of Beauty travel from planet to planet, spreading the beauty's glorious reputation across the universe, so that every being may know of their existence.
Okay.
We strictly adhere to the commandments of our faith, tempering our physical forms and upholding our honor.
Tempering your physical form. You mean like working out? Do you lift?
Young lady, now that you know something of the beauty, I wonder, can you resonate with this philosophy and place your trust in Idrilla?
No. Fuck Idrilla.
I understand. Young lady, with all due respect, I believe you refuse to acknowledge the beauty simply because you lack knowledge on the subject.
Maybe.
I cherish different ideas, but judging from this situation, since you do not understand the beauty, I will have to show you in a way that only a knight can.
Oh, okay.
I earnestly request a chivalrous contest with you. Should
Alright.
I be fortunate enough to triumph, I ask you to acknowledge Idrilla the Beauty as the most peerless beauty of all.
What? No. Fuck you. Have you ever even seen Idrilla? Is this Idrilla even real? Just Idrilla go to a different
To
school?
my lasting sadness, no.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
It is an unspoken rule of the Knights of Beauty
I
that
thought.
commandment is uttered before a battle between knights. I apologize.
Okay,
Forgive me for my lack of eloquence.
I won't. Wait, fight? Yeah, we gotta fight.
Why are you fighting?
We gotta fight. Because he's
Communicating with others can be a most
it's too difficult to talk at.
It is through action alone that we can convey our intent faithfully. May you understand.
Fight as one. That's how it sounds to me. When you get used to double speed.
I'll see you off.
To the challenge.
Strength. Heaven's search.
This is the war of the husbandos.
Break. Hope you're prepared.
Yeah, you think you can just come in here to my ship and start talking about some other girl? I don't fucking think so. I've got 3 husband.
Is that all?
That
You
one.
chose the wrong enemy.
Did it? Okay.
Eternal Stiff.
That's a nice song.
Heaven's search.
The price.
Blast.
Weaken dormant scale.
Did he say just a flesh wound?
This
I
ends
think
here.
he did. What a nerd. He's kind of a nerd,
In the name of Landau,
right?
forged in
Like,
ice.
that's my first impression. He hasn't even seen this girl.
I'll see you off.
I'll see you off.
Bear witness.
What?
I sense a storm. Heaven's search.
That'll hit the other one and kill it. Okay. Hit that one. We need skill points.
Let's be friends.
Yes.
Duel commence. Let's unroll.
You chose the wrong enemy.
Okay.
To the challenge.
So cometh Beauty's Night. I don't know what that is. How do I check what we got going on? These are all good things. This song is a banger. Oh crap, I pressed the wrong button, oh shit!
Awaken, dormant scales. Blood cleansing dragon.
Oh my god.
Sorry to interrupt whatever's happening.
Well, I was like, hey. What the fuck is going on? Oh shit, we're in trouble. We're in trouble.
Forgive the interruption, but I just spoke with Himiko. The situation is more urgent than we imagined.
He's like, you realize we're in the red dimension right now. Did you notice? Or I gotta teach him a lesson.
Take it easy. There'll be plenty of time to fight later.
Okay. It's like, okay, Dad. Fine.
My deepest apologies, Mr. Yang. My concentration has been solely centered on my conversation with her. Now, it is only fitting to disclose the main reason for my presence here. To work jointly in resolving the crisis before us.
He's so full of shit.
I was piloting the one and only through the galaxy when I discovered Velite, an IPC worker who accidentally fell into a huge cave, from which I saved him.
Okay, that's a good thing that you did.
Upon
Okay.
saving Velite, I altered my flight course to accompany him to his original location. Consequently, I inadvertently ended up on the Express's navigational trajectory.
You don't know how to pilot your ship? What are you doing? Who's
According
Velite?
to him, he is an IPC worker. I believe he's currently resting in the carriage. He is still in a state of shock. He swore to follow Adrilla the goddess after being impressed by what he saw during our adventure.
Oh my god. You're evangelizing out here trying to convert people. Why did you rear end the Express?
Thank you for coming. It'll be a first for the Express to work alongside the Knights of Beauty.
Is rear ending something you do a lot?
Enjoy the present moment.
When can I expect to be rear-ended in the future?
Continue to enjoy the present moment.
Looks like you're really here to make
You
friends.
misunderstand. I must first wholeheartedly enjoy the red night of the universe before I can discover an inharmonious pitch. These two things are correlated. Once I discover the cause, I shall destroy it.
I don't understand what he's talking about.
Well, try not to take too long. Things could deteriorate at any moment. Could you please go check on Velite? He looks uneasy. He's a guest of ours, after all.
Of course.
Young lady, may I help you?
Enjoying the present moment is based. No.
What is it? Here to cheer me up? Save your breath. Your intentions might as well be written on your forehead.
Okay. Well, you seem fine now,
I'm just
so...
a small-time IPC worker. That Argenti rescued me. I don't know anything, and I can't help you guys.
Okay, first of all, you need to calm down.
I want to go home and have dinner. Once we're out of this jam.
I heard you became a follower of the Eon of Beauty. Is that true?
Did Argenti tell you that?
That's what I heard.
Oh, that guy is unbelievable. Before he rescued me, he
I
said something
heard.
like, "You must pledge to acknowledge Adrilla, the beauty, as the most peerless beauty of all." I told him I'd marry her if he'd liked, as long as he got me out of that stinking cave first. And he refused. I couldn't believe it. My life was on the line, so I just repeated after him. Adrilla, the beauty, etc. You get the picture.
You don't really believe in Adrilla the...
Then he corrected me. It's Adrilla, not Adrilla.
That's the same, though.
Who came up with such an awkward-sounding name? I'm a pencil pusher. What the heck do I know about the Eon of Beauty?
Well, that's your first problem. Maybe you need to, you know, liven up your cubicle and
But
stuff.
of course, I repeated it again in order to survive. Drilla the beauty, the most peerless beauty of them all.
Oh, shut up. He's gonna hear you,
Just
dude.
like that.
Can't you be more positive?
Do you think I like being negative? My friend, this is what's known as falling prey to the grim reality of life. Understand?
No, I can't relate. That never happens to me.
When I was young, I assumed my life would be like a novel. I wanted to be a pilot, flying through outer space, exploring the universe in a grand spaceship. But then my parents told me I'd have to work for the IPC and make a bunch of money to fulfill my dreams.
Wait, so you're complaining because you have a bunch of money? What's wrong with you? He should put you back in that cave. Did you manage to make a bunch of money?
What do you think? Do rich people make forced vows in caves?
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know. In that situation, maybe.
I gave up my unrealistic dream of becoming a pilot and worked for the IPC instead.
Okay.
I guess I'm living the life of a supporting character now.
Unironically, yes, you are. How awkward to be telling that to the main character.
But after running into Argenti, I had an idea. Perhaps I could make some money with him and turn my life around.
Okay, maybe. Okay.
He's tall, handsome, and a knight. Packaged and marketed the right way, I'm sure he'll pique a lot of interest.
I mean, I'm sure lots of people would be interested in that package.
I told him about my idea, that he could advocate for the beauty while also incorporating currency as a notion of beauty. That would allow him to preach more efficiently.
Okay.
He was very impressed.
Currency is beautiful. Yeah, okay.
I'm planning to contact the marketing development department as soon as I'm off the express. He'll make a great IPC product spokesperson, and I can be his agent. Now, the question remains, will this guy shine brighter as an image-focused idol, or should we showcase his formidable talents and mold him into a powerful star?
An idol. Like, I think that he needs to be singing and stuff.
You're right.
Yeah.
Be ashamed to waste such a handsome face.
Yeah, yeah.
It just screams idol.
Totally hear you. Can I get in on this?
So when can I get off the express? I need you guys to solve this traffic jam problem ASAP.
Come help us. Pretty please.
Don't use that tone. You're trying to guilt trip me, aren't you?
Please, we really need your help. We're just, I don't know what's...
All right. I have nowhere else to be. Let's go.
Great.
Huh? What was that sound? Did someone scream?
Oh, shit. It's just Pom-Pom. Pom-Pom's loud.
Cooperation.
There was a strange sound. It was terrifying. Did you hear it?
That was you.
Pom-Pom knows the express inside and out. It definitely wasn't the train.
You made that sound.
Is it possible that the jolt just now damaged the express?
Oh, before that.
Did something manage to sneak in?
Do we know where the sound came from?
Okay, before that.
It sounded like it came from the passenger cabins. Or the conductor's cabin.
What?
But those are in opposite directions. How about we go check our own rooms?
Remember to check under the bed.
Read the room. Enough with the mean jokes.
Man, March never likes anything I say. She always gets mad at me for memeing.
Now's the time for action.
That's why.
Go check my room. If there's a problem, I'll let you know.
March has a point. Pom-Pom will go check the conductor's cabin.
She can joke all she wants, but once I start joking, she's like, oh, you read the room. I'm just trying to lighten the mood. Oh no! It's another March 7th! Fuck!
Is that me?
No!
What's she saying?
Oh my god, no!
I know your past. The things you want to see, to touch, to know.
Oh, but it's cool March 7th. Okay, let's keep this one.
Your home, family, friends, emotions, what you love and what you despise.
Yeah!
on the complete March 7th with all of your forgotten memories.
Oh, what?
Who are you? Why do you look exactly like me?
It's March 7th. It's March 8th. It's March 8th.
Why did you stop talking? Oh, what kind of creepy...
March, can you hear me?
Huh? My phone. Himeko, there's something really weird happening.
I know. March, get out of there right now.
Is it really March 8th?
But...
Look how cool she is. Yeah. Evil. Good.
March, please reply. Have you left the room?
Did something happen to March?
Game over for March 7th.
Not good. I need you and Don Hung to check on March.
Okay.
I'll accompany you. Velite, you two.
Yeah, make him work. He's just standing there.
What? Alright, if things get dangerous, I'll hide behind you.
Oh my god. Oh man. Give this guy like an extra bat or something so he feels like can do something. We don't need to be babysitting him. We got work to do.
It's an insect?
What?
Ugliness.
No way!
Harmonious pitch has surfaced.
What? Wait, that's not March 8th.
Honor compels us to
Oh,
vanquish
man.
this dissonance.
We must vanquish the dissonance.
Is that all?
1,000 wonders to rate and fight its flaws.
It was a bug! Not good. She can't see that it's a bug.
Forged in ice. Never falters.
Honestly, I wish that's how bugs really were. Where they show up as like a cooler version of yourself instead of nasty bugs. But wait, what is this gonna have to do with Adrilla? Did the bug try to be more beautiful?
That was so scary. It was like a long-lost twin sister had suddenly appeared out of nowhere. I can't believe it was only a bug.
Wait, what if March is really a bug? What if that really was the real March 8th and March is actually... No.
I did not envision seeing true stings again.
Huh?
There was a whole bunch of those bugs chasing me when Argenti found me in the cave.
I was under the impression that I had successfully routed all of them. However, it appears that the stings continue to pursue us. Could it be? Velite, perhaps you still bear sting pheromones on your body.
The bugs are chasing us because of this guy?
Huh? Farah, what is that? Is that bad?
Go take a shower.
Yes, I've read about true stings in the databank. They emit fibrous particles from their wings during flight, the inhalation of which can induce perceptual distortions and hallucinations. I'm afraid March may have inhaled some of these
creepy.
particles. And that's why she saw another version of herself in the room.
So that was just a hallucination? Huh. Why do I feel kinda disappointed?
Yeah, same.
Wait, I thought hallucinations were supposed to be completely random. Why did I see an identical me?
Hallucinations can be anything.
Did it do anything strange?
It said it knew about my past. And then it stopped talking.
I'm afraid that's not enough information for us to draw a conclusion. My concern is that numerous stings may have already infested the Express. Their elusive nature helps them stay in the shadows, but they may also be roaming freely. We have to prevent them from propagating. If not...
What? Oh my god, this is so creepy.
I don't want
want to see a bunch of marches roaming around the express. One of me is enough.
True.
We're on the same page.
Everyone agrees. Man, one of the bugs involves. Gross. Gross. Nasty and gross.
This isn't good.
No.
Evidence of a swarm is apparent, and it looks like several eggs are on the verge of hatching.
What? Where are the eggs?
They're embryos for now, but their transformation into larvae could be imminent. And their growth may exceed our initial estimates.
We need to just get the fuck out of this system.
This is a race against the clock.
Check around the express.
Gross. Is it a egg? Oh! You wish for a world with less bewildering things, but the moment you discovered that there was a real chance of them being eaten, your sense of justice prompted you to take down the enemy. But how do I can only take pick of it. Amen. It's not identifiable. Am I too far away? Try again. That was too far. You realize the eggs here started humming. Creating a symphony of sorts, and it captivates you. Ah! You invariably notice that for some people, what they say sounds better than what they actually do. Driven by your sense of justice. Eradicate the eggs. Okay. Okay, that's how you eradicated it. What if there's eggs on Pom Pom? No! Pom Pom's tail is impeccably groomed. Clean, fluffy, smelling nice, with no signs of anything out of the ordinary. You fight off the impulse to reach over and feel it. I would not be able to resist. Are you a bug? All is in order, except for a small bunch of what is likely highlighted hair, although you can't be completely sure. There's nothing amiss with Mr. Right.
What are you up to?
You're pretty convinced that the welt standing in front of you is real. Best to back away before he gets grumpy. There are 0 eggs. Okay.
More eggs! The stings propagated on the express!
This is so disgusting.
The clock is ticking! We need to find a more efficient method. Act quickly! Let Pom Pom think. Every one of us should be involved! Valete!
What? What am I doing?
He's not doing anything.
Use your brain and think of something!
Well, as a conductor, don't you have any emergency procedures in place?
Oh! Now that you mention it, Pom Pom does have a backup measure. We'll need... This mobile express cleaner should come in handy. I was planning to use it to sweep the express's ceiling during spring cleaning. It's got a nifty wide-angle lens on it.
Get the
Once
Swiffer
we
out.
zip it up into the air, we'll have eyes on the whole scene. Not a single nook or cranny will be able to hide from us. I mean, I know this isn't what it's meant for, but we have no other choice.
Okay.
If you think you can do this, I'll start piloting. Watch carefully. I'll be cleaning out the nooks and crannies as we go. All right, let's do this. Where do you want to check first?
The car seat. Under the seats. You stare at the dark shadow cast by the car seat, imagining an eye staring back. You start to panic and want to get away.
Nothing out of place here.
You feel disheartened until you remember your duty to seek out the swarm. Time to search in another area. Car seats. Nothing's wrong with the seat's red leather. You feel the urge to trace your finger along the edge of the seat's depression. No one ever appreciates the weight these seats have to uphold.
Stay alert. Now's not the time for relaxing.
I'm spacing out. Argenti insists a potted plant with the ability to think, prompting you to question, does it really have intellectual capability? You struggle to persuade yourself that this is nothing more than a typical potted plant lacking any unusual traits that set it apart from regular flora. Yet you can't shake the idea that the soil in the potted plant might actually be scrumptious chocolate powder worth sampling the next time around.
What are you doing?
Gonna eat the dirt.
Nothing out of the ordinary here. Maybe we should check the faraway cars. What do you think? Stay focused. You need to check every corner.
I thought about eating dirt.
Mind if I take it for a spin? This little gadget could be the next big thing in spaceship cleanliness. Even Argenti could put his name to it. I'll jot that down. Let's carry on.
March 7th. Don Hung's ring. A night in his bug night. Nothing to see here. Hold on.
You must be the creature that she mentioned. Does it bother you that people deem you cute? Believe me when I say that you are more than cute, my friend.
Oh no!
You are a delightful ball of pure charm.
He thinks it's a weeboo, but it's really a bug.
Needless to say, it is an honor to encounter beings such as yourself. But I shall never give up my spiritual training. If this crisis cannot be averted, I shall die for the glory of the Knights!
What's going on? Why is he chatting with these bugs?
I think he's also fallen into a hallucination.
Is he seeing another him?
I don't think so. I think he may be perceiving an unfamiliar presence.
Well, let's go save him.
Yeah. Everybody's tripping balls.
Beautiful beings! Are you disciples?
He looks beyond saving.
He could be in considerable danger. Let's proceed.
This thing isn't doing anything, though. The bug is just like, oh, really? What else do you think about me? You clearly think I'm a beautiful bug? I almost feel bad for it.
Eternal state.
And return!
Nice. Big breaks.
Heaven's Search. Rise.
This ends here.
That's the only character that does damage. Oh no! Hey! People are getting... Uh-oh.
Bloom. Do not fret.
Repay.
I sent a storm.
I can only enhance one time. Crap. Oh, but we got...
The world-cleansing dragon.
Yeah, space... mushrooms. Space spores.
I must apologize. I cannot believe that such a beautiful creature was merely a hallucination. Its deceptive and threatening nature is much uglier than its appearance would suggest.
You mentioned this thing
He's
transforming
hurt.
into an object of beauty, something that she once spoke of, that you never personally encountered.
Yes, it was something she mentioned that I wanted to see in person.
When were we talking about those?
See. This, together with the fact that March's hallucination claimed to know her past, suggests that these visions feed on people's subjective experiences and long-term sentiments. In order to take the form of what they personally desire.
So, in Argenti's eyes, wubbaboos are a thing of beauty. But my past isn't something I'm constantly thinking about.
Clearly it is.
Plenty of other dreams.
No, you don't.
That's not how it works. The desire to know your past embodies purity itself, a thing of immense value.
I wonder if the dying words of those ugly menaces can be trusted. As the saying goes, Even an insect speaks kind words when death is near.
It's like the purity of desire, the purity of ambition seems to be a pretty important thing in both Star Rail and in Genshin.
Are you implying
Like a
that the
desire
insect imparted you with a message prior to its demise?
that isn't corrupted in some way by self-interest. That's purely for the sake of that single-minded desire.
Correct. Its final words were, "Celebrate this superficial victory, for you will never be able to acknowledge the existence of the Overlord."
What?
Let's ignore the fact that you understand insect speak for now.
Yeah, what the fuck?
That sentence... Oh, wait. I think I understand. When reading through the chronicles of interdimensional insects in the databank, I came across a species that had only been described in records. Due to the lack of research samples, the author gave it a tentative name. Giant Sting.
Giant.
This species can reach tremendous proportions and is big enough to swallow an entire star knot.
Ugh.
I believe the Overlord Argenti mentioned could be referring to this colossal being. And we're...
I think I understand. We are in the belly of the beast.
No way. We're inside it? It swallowed the entire express?
Yes.
I see. That would explain what Velite and I experienced earlier.
Oh my god.
What do you mean?
Did Velite mention that he was trapped in a dark and enormous cave when we first met?
Yeah.
Now that I think on it, we did hear sounds akin to swallowing and other movements from the cave.
Yes, and your flight path happened to intersect with the Express's star rail, meaning we might have encountered the very same giant sting. Now, we need to see if we can prove the theory correct.
This is so creepy.
Oh, what is that?
Cooperation. It looks like our theory has already been confirmed. Let's talk to Mr. Yang.
Was that the sound of its tummy rumbling? Or is it the sound of my tummy rumbling? 'Cause I'm actually pretty hungry right now.
Why it's so quiet? Someone say something.
Is it swallowing like
Meaning all of you,
asteroids and stuff?
I, Argenti, can die without regrets.
Never mind. I'm fine with silence.
Okay, well, she doesn't like him, so that's good. One less competitor. No, I'm just kidding. Sure.
How's it going? Has there been any progress?
Let me explain the situation.
Oh, there's ads. Crap. I just seen.
I see. If the Express
Okay.
has been swallowed,
Tim Boyd Grunge, thank you for the 7-month resub. I really appreciate that. He said, hello, I've been busy lately, but glad to see you having a good time. I'm about to start my WoW Lich King Classic for the first time. Oh, that's awesome. Any tips for someone who only MMO experience is FFX heavy? Well, in WoW, you can do every quest. You can do all the side quests, you know. You don't have to worry about the side quests. Give a good XP, unlike in FF14. With Wrath of the Lich King, it is like... It might take a little time to level. I would just go in there with patience. But I would try to also find a guild as soon as you can. Try to find a guild that you like. And what I mean by that is people that, like, talk to each other and say things like, good morning. And when they log out, they're like, okay, see you later, right? The basic, that would be the bare minimum. That and people who maybe have normal conversations about things and there's nobody being a power trip. Like that would be a pretty important part. But I think that what I've seen, the classic community has been awesome. The WoW classic community seems to be pretty laid back. So I think you're going to have a good time with it. Are you going to raid? Are you going to try to do Ice Crown? Also, there might be less people in it right now because we just had Season of Discovery Phase 2 come out. So I wouldn't be discouraged if it seems like there's not a lot of people around at the moment, because they'll come back after they're done leveling up to max in this phase of SOD.
Then perhaps we could
Wait, is Edge over?
try pushing the Express's engine into
Crap.
a temporary state of
It's not
overload,
over. My
and
bad.
use the momentum to burst out of the giant sting's body.
20 seconds left on the Edge. Maybe I should get some water. I haven't had any water today. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I had to load up the dishwasher because I forgot to do it last night. And if I don't do it right now, I won't have a bowl to eat out of. So, yeah, thanks for your patience. Okay. So, perhaps we could try pushing the Express's engine into a temporary state of overload and use the momentum to burst out of the Yes! Can't we warp out?
Warp jumping requires a lot of preparation, and it might alert the swarm.
Oh.
It would be risky. The engine might overheat and burst into flames. Still, I don't have any better ideas.
I am not fond of this idea.
Bursting into flames?
Could it fail?
In a word,
Yes.
yes. The outer components of the Express may well be melting in gastric acid as we speak.
We are actually dying right now.
It would seem our enormous, hideous enemy is right outside.
No. So my teddy bears and bunnies are gonna be liquefied by stomach acid? I've had them for ages. I need to find a way to save them.
Let's stay calm. I need some time to check the engine with Himiko. For now, just try and take your minds off the situation.
I can't even say anything because I have so many little teddy bears and bunnies. Too. See? This is a new one I got. I really liked it because it's like a little grandma bear, and of course this is just a bunny that's really cute because it's so soft. Yeah, so I collect these things too. I can't say shit. I can't say shit about that.
It's all right. We're in this together.
Have you noticed? Morale on the Express is low.
Yeah, I wonder why. Maybe it's because we're being eaten by a giant fucking bug!
It's all right. We're in this together.
It's not alright!
It's rare to see March genuinely worried. But given the circumstances, maybe you could try reassuring some of the crew.
I think we should all get drunk and overheat this son of a bitch and blast out of here, okay?
The Express has faced all kinds of obstacles on its journey. Today is just another one. It's no reason to stop trailblazing.
We're gonna put the blaze and trailblazing today, y'all. Let's go.
Such is the very essence of trailblazing. It is through these trials that we find wisdom and maturity.
We're gonna give this thing a heartburn. Hey, Himiko, have you thought about maybe calling down a nuclear strike from that thing? Oh wait, you can't because we're on the train, so.
The Express is melting?
How is this even possible? I've been swallowed by a cave twice now. Is this my destiny?
Pull yourself together, okay? We don't have time for you to feel sorry for yourself.
We need to get out of this thing's stomach as soon as possible. Pom-Pom doesn't want the Express to sustain damage.
Everyone, just calm down.
Calm yourselves, all of you.
Yeah. Everybody stay calm.
I'm bidding farewell to this Flora. After having made friends with all the beings on the Express, and having discussed the beauty with each of you, I can now depart this mortal coil without regret.
What? Bro, are you accepting death?
Ugh, can you and the Fern get a room already? How can anyone establish a bond with a houseplant? Although, I guess you could say the same about me and my teddy bears.
That's so rude and mean, March. I love houseplants. They're alive.
Express is home to all of us. No matter what happens, we're in this together. Woohoo! You're back! Although I guess that doesn't change our odds.
Kind of a weird line.
Who knew our first meeting would be our last? It's hopeless. I'll just spend the rest of my short life listening to your ramblings about the Express, I suppose.
Nonsense. this won't be our last meeting. But I'm happy the Express has started to grow on you. Now, where should Pom Pom start the story?
Are you really about to tell a story? Look, it's been nice meeting you and all, and I'd love to shoot the breeze. But are you people really just going to give up?
Velite, I will escort you to your destination. A knight always keeps his word.
Your destination is the afterlife.
Don't assume you can reassure me that easily. I've got a heart of stone, you hear?
Okay, that's enough. In times like this, we should be trying to give each other hope.
You're worried about the Express just like everyone else, right?
No, the Express is strong. I'm sure we can think of something.
I've completed the engine inspection. Though the warp device isn't immediately operational, I believe we can still manage brief spurts of acceleration. Unless there are any major objections, I'll begin preparations.
Okay.
Mr. Yang, one moment, please. I've suddenly happened upon an idea that might just help resolve our crisis. While the Express is being prepared, I would like to speak with her in private.
Oh, okay, yeah. I don't know how that's gonna resolve the crisis, but...
Seriously? Can't you just tell all of us?
It's probably... There's no better time than
Were
now
I to
that
air
we're
such
dying.
a proposition among you, verily, it would be dismissed in an instant. Yet, as a knight, it is my duty to aid the Express in resolving this issue.
Oh, so you're a mind reader now, too?
At this stage, any plan is a plan worth hearing. March, hang fire. Let's see where this leads us.
Thank you.
Okay.
He wants to speak with me privately out loud.
I apologize for being so abrupt. You must find me strange for wanting to speak with you alone. I will tell it to you.
Not
straight.
at all.
I have a strong sense that, as a knight of beauty, I have a duty to fight this battle. I propose that I disembark from the Express to confront the giant sting directly. My strategy is to pierce its stomach with my lance, triggering spasms that may cause it to eject the Express.
I knew he was gonna do something like... He wants to do the heroic, like, sacrifice.
It is challenging for me to articulate this phenomenon. Yet, when I observe certain entities, an indistinct sensation of beauty arises from my core, discernible only by instinct.
Cooperation.
What? You aren't talking... Which entities?
Perhaps my long solitude traversing the cosmos has made it difficult to discern where these sentiments originate. But as a knight, I realize my obligation is to safeguard the seed that embodies beauty, standing as a bulwark to defend it against all. The Astral Express is that seed. It feels warm, like a home to me. I am certain this is thanks to the strong friendship you have with one another.
But you just got here, so how do you feel like that already? I mean, I'm glad that you feel like that, but, you don't need to do this.
That is why I must
Because-
swear to fight to protect this warmth, rather than be protected by it.
He sees beauty in the Express, and so he wants to protect... I get it, okay? But just relax,
I
because...
am willing, time and time again, to protect these seeds of beauty, to allow them to bloom into pure and radiant flowers, to demonstrate my devotion to them. It is an inherent part of the journey of Argenti.
Oh my god, he's so dramatic. It's like, it's charming in a way. He's so dramatic. Even though this is a dramatic situation. Who is them?
In the pursuit of defending beauty, I have bled into unconsciousness. And in the ensuing stupor, I have witnessed countless times their traces spreading from beneath my feet, reaching into the unknown before me.
Their traces spreading from beneath my feet, reaching into the unknown. What? Are they an eon?
My rational mind tells me no. Yet my heart tells me to believe. In those past hallucinations,
Okay.
I kept running. Their footprints on the mire-ridden path moved me to a sadness beyond tears. And every time, I was a breath away from catching a glimpse of their figure.
Are you fighting to see them?
Yes, this is my wish.
So he's describing Idrilla, the Eon of Beauty, or the traces of it that he is seeking and has not seen.
It is a never-ending cycle of falling,
I think.
standing up again. Each time I wander closer to death, it gets me closer to the path the beauty once walked. This is my vow as a knight of beauty.
Why did you want to talk to me alone? Yeah, like...
We were interrupted halfway through our battle. As a warrior, articulation has never been my forte. Yet, I still needed to impart the remaining half to you. I apologize. I've been rambling. As I said, articulation has never been my forte. Let us return to the point at hand. Do I have your support?
In his plan to stab at the stomach of the beast? I mean, he'll probably come out okay. He won't die. A good idea. You know what? Let's go for it. Sure, yeah. What's the worst that can happen?
Thank you.
It's what he wants to do. I mean, it's gonna be fine, probably.
Your understanding is more precious than any treasure. I have faced many a traveler, encountered flattery and provocation aplenty. It is rare to find a spirit as pure as yours.
Okay, hear me out, right? He said that the Express is a seed of beauty. And normally, when a creature passes a seed, it doesn't get destroyed, right? The seed comes out the other end. That's how seeds propagate. Okay, they get eaten and then they come out later. So I think we might be okay if we just stay in here.
In that case, please forgive my inappropriate manner. Our friendship is new, but was forged in the heat of battle, which I only wish we had been able to conclude. I hope now we may conclude it still, that I may leave without regret. I shall prove my will with the blade, defend my honor, and uphold my dignity with the protocol of combat.
He's extra.
Win or lose, I will accept the outcome, and thus bid you farewell.
All right.
My friend, it is an honor to fight against you.
All right.
Well, we're in trouble now. Evil's begun.
You chose the wrong enemy.
1,000
Buff up.
wonders to raise and fight us
Renee. Okay. We have to redo this because Welt interrupted us before, which is some bullshit because he was at half health before.
Heaven surge.
And
This ends here.
now we gotta redo it.
Name of Len. A will forged in
But
ice.
yeah, Argenti is such a nerd. He's kind of a goofball,
customers.
but it's endearing.
Dormant scale. World cleansing dragon.
Like, realistically, I kind of see Jeopard as more of a knight Like, in the sense of the one that does their job properly. And, Argenti is more like this romanticized idea of a knight. That I don't know how effective he is at it.
Is that all?
But but he's fun to be around, you know.
Behold, this
Man.
symbol of pure.
No one does damage.
Eternal sleep.
The dead return. Rise to the challenge.
Okay, he did a little damage. Wow. Weird. Okay, okay.
The strength.
Move this over here, my chat. You just want him dead because he looks at other girls and plants.
Heaven's search.
Yeah, he looked at that plant one too many times. Totally unacceptable.
Rise.
Yeah, the song is banger. Can I get this song from doing this quest to play in the Express?
This ends here.
Let the duel commence. Let's unroll.
The statue's ability was enhanced.
Repay. I'll see you off.
Soul free. The knight's prayers bid the liberation of souls. Abilities have been enhanced. When the summoner is defeated, summoned objects will also be defeated. Honors of the Red Queen. Applies 1 stack of damage boost to enemy Argenti. When you kill it, you get a stack of damage boost to the attacker. Okay. Just killed. It's kind of obvious what to do here, though, right? Like, one of these looks bad.
Let's be friends.
One of these looks especially bad.
He sent a storm. Heaven's search.
That'll kill him. Ally received a barrier. Yeah.
Cleansing dragon.
He beat your ass like 3 times in this fight. Really?
Will forged in ice. Never falters.
Oh man.
Wonders to raise your spirit and fight its blood.
Well, I had to level my characters for the giant bug.
Eternal sleep.
But we also have probably the safest comp possible. My strategy is husbandos, firstly, but secondly, safety.
You chose the wrong enemy.
We really need to have a day where, like, chat helps me out getting through simulated universe or something, so I can understand the game, like, not understand the game, but, like, get some guidance on how to gear up my characters.
This symbol of pure.
This ends here.
Oh, you didn't have Japard. Yeah, I hear you. Japard has hard carried me through simulated universe already. I just attacked the wrong one. That's cool. At this point, it doesn't matter.
Put forth all your might.
Is that a...
That's cool.
Heaven's search.
We're just focus him down. Just focus down this guy.
Scales. World cleansing dragon.
I haven't done simulated universe in so long.
In the name of Lend, a will forged in
I
ice.
haven't touched it in forever, so I need to go back. Buffed up, Lune. Yeah, I actually had a lot of fun doing that fight with the giant bug. It was not easy.
Bear witness.
Crap.
Heaven's search. Rise.
7%. We are making progress.
You chose the wrong enemy.
1,000 1,000 wonders to raid and fight as one.
Let's go.
Awaken dormant scales.
Pridewind is a good resource for building teams. Yeah, what I need to do is get relics. I wonder if I can just, you know, focus on killing him. Yeah, let's just focus him down. 1%.
This
Well,
ends here.
the status is dispelled after being attacked. Okay.
Let the duel commence. Confess.
Heaven surge. Break.
Phase 2?
Your
What?
gentlemen.
Phase 2? Oh my god. Now there's a different kinds of... It's just the tip. Deals physical damage to all targets. Okay. It just does damage. The shield. Applies a barrier. When receiving a killing blow, applies a barrier to the attacker. Okay. What about this one? They're all different. Okay. For now, let's go. Oh crap. Oh shit.
Better late than never.
Ouch. People are getting hurt now.
Let's be friends.
We might start to experience issues.
Hope you're prepared.
Can we freeze? Yeah, freeze.
Name of land, a will forged in ice.
Nice.
Never falters.
The strength. Heaven surge. Break.
Nice. Okay, we got
Dormant
burst.
scales. World cleansing dragon.
Yeah, like we're supposed to be dealing with the fact we're being digested. But instead, this is what we are doing. I mean, we kind of... Oh, does he have this shield up again? Yes. But I need to buff... I need to buff him.
Duel commence. Put forth all your might.
Oh no!
1,000 wonders to raise yours and fight as one.
Use him in this fight. I have him, but I didn't gear him yet. Okay, so this one is really bad because it's giving him a damage boost.
I sense a storm.
That's the best I can do.
I'll see you off.
Welcome, customers.
Eternal
More heals needed. Yeah, we're getting digested right now. This is Argenti's idea of foreplay. I think so.
Behold, this symbol of pure. You are fighting a gentleman.
We might be screwed because we don't have the right comp, really.
I underestimated you. Receive divinity.
Better late than never.
We don't have the right comp.
World cleansing dragon.
But maybe we can brute force it.
Heaven surge. Break.
Confess.
Maybe. Maybe.
All your might.
the name of Len, a will forged in
Between the heels and shields. I believe. I believe this is possible. We gotta hold on to hope.
You chose the wrong enemy.
Probably should heal him.
Do not fret. Hope you're prepared.
Oh boy.
Let the duel commence. Put forth all your might. I underestimated you.
Not the right comp, but it'll just take longer. Yeah, but it's gonna be
Eternal
okay.
sleep is not
I
the
believe.
end. The dead return.
It might take a little longer, but that's okay because it's like more versatile for any situation.
Pay for that.
I underestimated you.
1,000 wonders to raid and fight as one.
Was that a waste of Tingyun's burst? To use it then?
Awaken dormant scales.
Cooperation.
When his thing was almost full. Do you think that was a waste? Okay. Wait, no, we don't want to do that.
Blood cleansing dragon.
Kinda.
The strength. Heaven's surge. Rise.
Okay.
This
We
ends
got a barrier. Try to freeze him, maybe? No.
Oh, it just keeps doing it!
Customers?
So in combat, I haven't played with Argenti yet as a character. But
You chose the wrong enemy.
does he,
I sent a storm. Heaven's surge.
wait, do you have a fuck. So that would not be a good idea. I just have to do a regular attack because he's got... He has a shield.
Hope you're prepared. In the name of Landau, a will forged in ice.
Yeah, the things have to be destroyed, but they're very difficult for me to destroy. And so, really the only way I'm doing damage to them is through Lune's burst AoE, which is not great. It's not ideal.
Pay for that.
I'll see you off.
My personal rule is if you're getting 30 plus energy with Tingyun ult, then it's worth 30 plus. Okay.
Awaken dormant scales. Blood cleansing dragon.
We are doing this. It's a little slow going, but yeah, we have to work with what we have.
Better late than
Eternal
never.
sleep is not the end. The dead return.
Rise to the challenge.
The strength. Heaven's surge.
He said
Rise.
if you replace Japard with another support,
This ends here.
1,000 wonders to raise your
and let Loacha do the healing, he'll get enough ult to remove the buffs from the ads regularly enough. Yeah, Clara would be good to level. I have her kind of leveled. She's somewhat geared.
I underestimated you.
pay for
In the
that.
name of
Ow!
forged in ice. Never falters.
Ouchie!
You're fighting a gentleman.
You chose the wrong enemy.
Ouchie! Ouch! I'll heal
Better
her.
late than never.
Awaken dormant scales. Blood cleansing dragon.
Yeah, I need to level Clara a little more. It's just, man,
Surge.
I have so many characters And I neglected them for way too long. And now I'm feeling the pain of that. We got damage boost, that's good. We're almost there, 7%. Oh no, Ting Yun! Ting Yun! Oh no! Will Ting Yun come back? Will Ting Yun really come back from the dead?
Eternal sleep is not the dead return.
Lore accurate. I don't know. No, she'll come back. She's coming back.
Sent a storm.
Damn, how is your damage so shit?
Heaven surge. The price.
Yeah! Nice. The dead did not, in fact, reserve.
And the etiquette of your combat. I admit, you have won me.
I shouldn't laugh. I should not laugh.
Extraordinary.
He says he
and
loves me
enjoyable
now.
in equal measure. Encountering an opponent of your caliber proves the existence of the beauty.
He's like combat sexual.
The end of our battle signifies my departure. The moment has finally arrived for me to bid farewell to the Express.
But you'll be okay, right?
Dear friend, I assure you, I am not a reckless person. I will ready myself for the opportunity to escape.
We know how he's gonna have to get out. Will we meet again?
I came to the Express to help you find a solution to this crisis. When my mission is complete, I shall venture back into the cosmos. But the cosmos is boundless. We may yet have another encounter.
Oh my god! Why did he say it like that? Why did he say it like that? We may yet have another encounter. You know, it could happen. Who does he remind me of? You know, he kind of reminds me of Zap Brannigan.
Excellent, dear friend. After completing my mission here, I shall find somewhere else that requires my protection.
Okay, well.
Worry not. As a knight, I bear the resolve and honor of assured victory. My body, tempered by countless battles, will not easily be broken.
Oh my gosh, this guy.
Such a brief, fortuitous encounter. It has been an honor knowing each and every one of you on the Express.
Sigh.
Let's go talk with the others.
Sigh. How do you deal with this dude? Like...
So brief. So unexpected. The chance to get to know all of you on the Express. To witness the beauty of your emotions. Is something I'll never forget.
Oh my god. This guy is so much. He's so much.
So,
I can't help
how
but
did
laugh.
your talk with Argenti go?
He wants to fight the giant Sting by himself.
I see. Based on our dealings with him so far, I can't say I'm overly surprised. Sounds like the kind of plan a younger me might have come up with. But that doesn't mean I approve of it. How do you see things?
Oh my god, I'm imagining young Welt with like the long Argenti hair and like Argenti knight costume too. You know what? I think Argenti should follow his dream to stab the bug's stomach and then get pooped out afterwards.
I suppose it all depends on how you see his understanding of and devotion to the beauty. If you're certain, I trust your judgment.
I took a nap just now. I dreamt there was another me piloting Argenti's one and only. What's wrong with me? I never dream. After stealing Argenti's spaceship, I said to myself, Go find Argenti.
This guy drunk?
I'm not the type to start caring about people I've only just met. The dream made me feel a little uneasy. So what on earth is Argenti up to anyway?
He's gonna fight the giant sting by himself.
What? He wants to fight that huge bug on his own?
Yeah, we'll just hang out. Yeah, we're just not gonna do anything. I think it's a pretty good idea.
So all that talk of departing the mortal coil and bidding farewell to a plant, that was all serious? You refused him, right?
No, I said he should go ahead.
That's a suicide mission! And for what? Don't get me wrong, I don't really care.
You'll be fine.
If he dies, how am I going to turn my life around? Alright, fine, I care about him. Ugh, why is he so difficult? Are his beliefs more important than his life? No way, I've gotta talk some sense into him.
Okay. Nobody's gonna talk sense in this guy. He doesn't have a scent of sense.
After jumping from the express, I shall pierce the wall of the giant sting's stomach. It should then violently convulse, so the express can escape the confines of its body. Velite, have you something to say?
It's reckless to put yourself in danger. Do you really have to fulfill your knightly duty? Isn't there another way? I just don't get it.
You too are worried.
He's so worried.
You may not have realized, but you have a unique and noble soul. I hope I can keep my promise to escort you to your destination.
You? Oh, what the heck? Fine. I can be brave too, you know. If you insist on doing this, then I'm coming with you.
What? No way.
If it weren't for you, I wouldn't be alive right now. I may not be as strong as you, but I'll do whatever I can.
But he's the guy who was like, oh, I'm so scared. If anything jumps out, then I'll hide behind you, okay? So that's character growth for Velite.
I appreciate that. But it would be best for you to remain on the express.
He got more brave.
You're impossible. Fine.
Maybe he's in love.
It suddenly struck me that if it weren't for this accident, we would never have met, let alone become friends. My life is a third-rate fiction next to your heroic saga, but at least they coincided. So you still want to do it? Are we gonna say goodbye here? Then don't die. I'll be waiting for you. After we fix this mess, you've got some spokesperson duties at my company to attend to. Just make sure you come back in one piece.
He will. He's gonna be fine. Like I said, I'm not worried.
Do not worry. You will hear my shout. Idrilla the Beauty is the most peerless beauty of them all.
Oh my god, this guy.
Once the express is safely out, I will devise my own exit plan and navigate my way to safety. Until next time. Having witnessed this spectacle, I am sure you will come to grasp the depth of my convictions. In the sanguine, eternal night of the universe, my existence professes a loyalty greater than the guileless.
He is an emanator of beauty. Wow, cool!
Hey, we made it!
We just got vomited out. Why are there fireworks?
The universe explode?
No, this is a hallucination caused by the giant sting. The commotion must have led to a great shedding of wing particles.
Huh? Then maybe the insect wasn't that big. Maybe it was all an illusion.
I'm afraid not, March.
It's the flower petals. Is he okay? After some time.
I bet Argenti would think these fireworks were really beautiful. We didn't know him very long, but he was a pretty nice guy.
Hey, you didn't like him before.
I hope he made it.
The Express managed to escape the crisis, but Pom Pom still feels a little sad. Pom-Pom wonders what happened to Argenti.
Yeah.
Velite just left the Express too. He looked really upset. I guess he didn't know what Argenti was thinking either.
Well, we knew what he was
The
thinking.
Knights of Beauty are made up of individuals who are used to traveling through the cosmos alone. They're difficult to understand, and the starry sky is their home. Perhaps this fireworks show is a symbol of his honor.
Yeah, maybe.
But the fireworks,
And the starry sky.
he didn't see it.
No.
He has his own goals and struggles. After all, the Eon of Beauty has likely already fallen.
You mean Adrilla? The one he wouldn't stop talking about? But he said he'd find them and fulfill his duty to protect them.
The fact that Adrilla has fallen is tacitly acknowledged by some Knights of Beauty. Naturally, there are others who don't want to believe it. Like the one you met. He probably thinks that Adrilla is simply missing, hiding somewhere beyond the reach of mortals.
Oh, so he's Delulu for Adrilla.
The crisis is over, and our unexpected guest has left. But I think there's still something we should talk about. In your opinion, what is beauty?
Oh my god. A lover's eyes. Of all fun and no work. Obsessively watching cats eat food. What? That which exists between the crew. Let's go with the eyes. No. I don't know. This is a tough question. This is a pretty tempting answer. All fun and no work. Let's go with the husbando's eyes.
They must be beautiful eyes.
Argenti's eyes.
Beauty takes many forms, and different people have different answers. I wonder what exactly it is that the Knights of Beauty are pursuing through the cosmos. Let's assume that Argenti finds the missing Adrilla. Will he be able to recognize them? with his
Anime
skin?
eyes.
Or obsessed with his version of them, will he turn a blind eye and not even see them for who they are?
It did seem like he had a kind of tunnel vision. And it sounded like he was holding himself to unreachable standards to attain his dreams.
So he's simping for a concept, but whenever he meets the real Adrilla, he might be disappointed that his pure concept doesn't line up with the reality. But if it's the Eon of Beauty, then it couldn't possibly fall short of his expectations,
I didn't
right?
quite wrap my head around him. I guess if we're ever back in Belobog and see a red-headed knight shouting into trash cans, Idrilla! Are you in there? Idrilla! I won't be surprised.
Maybe she is in there. Maybe Adrilla is one of the trash cans.
But so what?
Trash can
I think
queen.
He was a nice guy. Even if he was a bit weird.
Where were we supposed to be going again?
That was a new message. It's from Argenti! He asked if I'm safe. Oh my god, that's so sweet. I'm the one who should be asking if you're safe. He's alive. Yeah. How did he... The moment a knight enters battle, they should already have full belief in their victory when I fought against it. It was as if the light of beauty protected me. Whatever happened next, alas, I do not recall. But the true sting mayhaps have a case of bad breath. Something akin to indigestion. Afterwards, I spent a long time wiping and polishing my armor. I'm glad you're alive. That's great. I'm gonna start crying. Good. Okay. Let's go pick him up. Awesome. Wow, that was super fun. That was a really, really fun quest. It was so silly and weird, but I loved it. I got to know a lot. I finally got to understand Argenti as the character, and he is just such a goofball. I knew that he'd be okay. He's too crazy to die. Oh, we can get the song? Cosmic sacrifice for love. Oh, that's nice. Also, a gentleman's fantasy. Oh, yeah. It's so good. Well, that was awesome. I had a great time today. I'm going to get to work on my video. My Star Rail video about my Penacony impressions of the story. That's gonna be hopefully not too spoilery, actually. So yeah, I had a great time today. Tomorrow we might do Star Rail or Genshin, I'm not sure. We'll see. Thank you for hanging out. And I will see you tomorrow, Bun Buns. Bye! Bye! Have a great rest of your day today. Bye. Bye.
Renowned songstress Robin has received an invitation to perform at Penacony's Charmony Festival.
The Garden of Recollection has gathered Memoria fragments from the lost world.